Trump knows how the American economy was successful over 200 years. Kevin O'Leary says, wow, wow, wow. That's a really big statement, especially coming from biggest business mogul Kevin O'Leary. I can't wait to watch this clip. I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely don't doubt Trump knows the economy. We saw the success of the economy under his 4 years. So we're gonna play the clip. We're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me on those platforms as well. All right, so let's just get right to this clip. Here we go.
Kevin O'Leary joins us this week. Yeah. Kevin, great to have you here. The union, by the way, in addition to pay, they want better benefits, better health benefits, pensions, but they also are very hard on this automation. They say, look, robots don't pay taxes or even spend money in the local communities. They should preserve their jobs. My question to you is, can they stop progress?
No.
First of all, there's no evidence that that's true. There's been lots.
They can't. I don't think they can stop progress. Progress is gonna happen. It's kind of like the buggy and the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be able to stop progress. You learn to adapt, and you learn to work with these new technologies. Is what I believe. So, but the strikers, the people on strike, well, we're gonna strike, saying that they want to put in their agreement that it's like not gonna be any AI. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Lots of studies on automation in ports domestically and internationally. The trouble with East Coast ports is they're very old, they're very inefficient, and when you start to compare them against other international ports like Singapore and the other Asian ports, we're just not holding mustard up against them, and that's very bad for productivity and flow through. And so we can't agree to that. We just got to let automation go where it goes, because there is zero evidence on East and West Coast that if you automate and make it more efficient and more productive, that it hurts wages at all. Indeed, it may even increase the actual pay you give to to employees that know how to use these robotic systems, so they become more engineer-oriented. It helps job creation and helps value of wage growth.
That's exactly right. Someone put it as you go from being a player to being the coach once you learn how these things work and your skill level goes up. Anyway, I want to get to this.
I like that analogy.
Listen to what Donald Trump had to say about his proposed tax plans. Listen to this.
I delivered you the largest tax cuts in American history, and we'll do it again. We're going to get them lower, but we're going to do something else. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. And no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Look, our seniors were devastated by inflation. They don't get rich by this, but we're going to give them back essentially what they lost.
I love it. I love the no tax on tips. I love the no tax on overtime. People get to keep their hard-earned money instead of giving it to the government, where we know they tend to overspend on every single thing. So why would I give the government my money so they can give it to someone else that don't deserve it? Absolutely love it.
So, Kevin, would that plan deliver for the working class, do you think?
I think it's fantastic to bring these topics up as political rhetoric. But the real big difference between what Harris has now, she dripped out a few policy through her VP recently. So I'm trying to figure out what the big picture is for people to understand between these two tax proposals. In the case of Harris, what she is proposing to the country is, let us pick sectors and we will do tax proposals for them, like the Science and Chips Act did. We're just going to focus on...
So the government is picking and choosing winners and losers. And when the government picks and chooses winners and losers, we all lose. We all lose.
Chip manufacturing. We are going to try and pick winners and losers, but there's no evidence the government ever does that. And then we're going to tax everybody at 28% to make every 11 sector of the economy pay for that. The Trump proposals are, I'm not picking winners. I'm just going to drop taxes down below 20% and let everybody fight for share, which generally is how the American economy was successful for 200 years.
That's a free market.
So you really have to start thinking about, can Pamela Harris pick winners and make you pay for it? Or should you let the market be the market? I think you know where I stand on that.
Right.
I do
Absolutely free
indeed.
market.
Very quickly, I know you're a watch guy. I am too. I just can't afford the really nice ones. But look, the first Rolex ever to be worn on the moon is up for auction. Astronaut Edgar Mitchell wore it on the Apollo 14 mission back in 1971. The current bid is $60,000, which I thought was kind of little low. I don't know. You're a watch guy, Kevin, as I say. Are you
I don't
interested
care about
in
a
this?
watch that been to space.
This will go watch for significantly higher than $60,000. This is a second watch, actually, the GMT. Yeah, I'm a huge watch guy. The watch market is abuzz because you got to remember Rolex just a few years ago that was owned by Paul Newman sold for $17.2 million, and it started in similar territory in terms of the original auction. So this watch is in great shape. It's a well-known piece. It's been known to be in the market for years. Everybody's been waiting for it to come to auction. Here it is. I predict you're going to be stunned by the price when it finally sells. Hammer down.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Varney may come in at the last second. To keep an eye on that. Kevin, thank you so much.
All right, Kevin O'Leary. I definitely agree with, of course, tax Trump plan. I love it. I said tax. I'm dyslexic today. Trump's tax plan. I love it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out JJ
Activate your savings with Marcus.
JJthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.